power of life and death lies within our words. I encourage you to be mindful of your words. Help me welcome the Music and Arts Global Mass Choir.
Greetings, saints, and welcome once again to Living in the Word, where I am your host and pastor, Reverend Lionel Mingo. I'd like to take this segment, if I may, to give advice to the truckers out there, who, of which I am one of. It's just a little encouragement to keep you going, and as you travel up and down the highways, the miles still matter on hard days, if I want to tag a title for this. Truck driving is more than a job. It's an endurance. It is discipline. It is long hours along with your thoughts. Trust that we have a lot of time to think to ourselves. Some days it should seem smooth, like nothing can go wrong, life is real good, and then traffic is flowing evenly. Other days seemed exhausting. Traffic jams, accidents, etc. Delays, weather. Weather can be tremendous, especially in the wintertime. Pressure to deliver on time. That's always a problem as well. And nobody feels it like a trucker would. No one understands the weight of it. But every mile you drive, ladies and gentlemen, even when it feels routine, even when it feels unnoticed, one important thing to remember is safety over speed. Getting there safely is always more important than getting there quickly. Fatigue is real in this job, more so than any others. So rest when you need it. Pushing beyond your limits put you and others at risk. Another important thing to think about is your mindset. Long hours can affect your thoughts. Stay mentally strong. Listen to the things that keep your mind steady. I remember years ago when I was driving, before we had XM radios, and I would go out toward Texas on the way to California. I used to record books on tape. Now they got them, you buy them like that, but I did it on my own accord, and that took away from the redundancy of music. It allowed me to listen to I had to visualize car doors opening and closing and tires screeching and so forth, and that worked for me. And I realized that was something that I put in my mindset to make me get away from the redundancy of the long, endless miles. You see, the sign says El Paso, 200 miles. And I got to go 500 miles past that. So that was, it's a mind game sometimes. So take breaks when possible. And also remember that your work keeps the economy moving. You're valued more than you can even begin to imagine. You're not just a driver or freight. You keep the economy moving. Stores, hospitals, families, businesses, they all depend on what you do. Even if you don't see, even if they don't see you, they rely on you. Amen. Don't underestimate your value. And finally, take care of your body. Stretch when you can. Take all these rest areas, whip in there for a few seconds. Get out and stretch. You can't imagine how great you'll feel just taking that 5-minute pullover, stretch, relax, grab some water, bend and exercise, or just anything you want to do. Walk around for a few seconds. It makes a difference in the way your body is going to react when you take off down the road again. Eat better when possible, and hydrate. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated with water as much as you possibly can. Small habits make a big difference in the long term. And in closing, let me just say this. Every mile you drive is part of something bigger than you see. Even when the road is hard, your work really matters. Amen. It's Reverend Lionel Mingo from Living in the Word, giving advice to my trucker friends out there, saying stay safe, Stay vigilant and know that you really, really matter, and get there safely versus quickly.
One of these mornings